What's up guys, I'm Julius and today I'll give you my take on how you can create a eye blink effect and or transition. But without further ado, let's get started with this tutorial. So I am here in my Premiere, I prepared two clips where I had imagined that we could create a kind of like eye blink transition between these two clips, and it's actually relatively simple to do. So follow along if you want to, or just enjoy the video. So the first thing I'm going to do here is just select my rectangle tool. It's this one. You can also just press Q and just draw a random rectangle like so. Next up, I'm going to go into Window and I'm going to click on Essential Graphics to get our Essential Graphics panel over here. That's beautiful. I'm going to change the width of this rectangle to 1920 and the height to 540. So we basically get a rectangle which fills half the screen. I'm going to align it here to center and I'm going to align it to the bottom. I'm going to copy this one. The new one which I just created, I'm going to align it to the center and align it to the top. So now we have this black bar here. And now as you can see, when we created this square, we also got this graphics video layer here. And I'm going to have it go 5 frames to the left of where our cut is. I'll just cut it here. And I'm going to go 5 frames to the right and also just cut it here. So we have 10 frames in total, where the first 5 frames are before and the last 5 frames are after. You can go 5 frames by holding shift and pressing the left and right arrow key. It's pretty simple. If you want to go 1 frame, just don't hold the shift, right? Alright, let's close the essential graphics here. Now what you are gonna be able to see over here in your face controls are the two shapes which we just created here. And what we want to do is we want to key the position. So once here where it's fully closed in the middle of our clip, let me just zoom in here. We want it to be like it is right now. So I'm gonna enable keyframes in the position here. I'm gonna go 5 frames back. And now we want it to kind of like go out here to where it stops, right? And if we want it to be completely unhidden, the top one, we want to go negative 720, no, it's negative 540 on the y-axis, so it's going to end up at negative 270. And similarly, if we want to go this one down, we're going to plus 540 to this one, so it's going to be 350 or 1350. So now we got this thing going on here. And of course, we also want to do it at the end of our graphics layer. So I'm just going to add the same ones here, negative 270 and 1350. That's beautiful. And now we already got a transition going on. But we can make this one a little bit better, but we don't have to because this is already kind of a cool transition. But what we can do here is we can select our first keyframes on both of our shapes and have it go easy out. And this basically just creates it so it gets a smooth curve, right? And have these ones at the end go ease in. And maybe have this one in the middle be a busier. So we have something like this curve going on, a lot more smooth curve. And now you should already be able to tell a difference on how this transition is. Maybe not so much, but it makes a difference. It's the small things that we just know that there's something wrong, which we could have made better. That is what we just did. All right. And this one, it could also just be done here as pretend we're walking after this girl and we're blinking, right? So just to give some point of view. But another cool thing you can also do if you want to make it a little bit more subtle, you can give this some blur. Let's just give it some Gaussian blur, like so. And just make sure that your Gaussian blur is above your shape layers. Let's just go to where it meets in the middle and let's just crank this up. Maybe let's do 500 or something. This will just give it that little bit much more blur, soft edges, like so it maybe looks a little bit more realistic or whatever. That actually looks kind of like a real blink, right? And of course, I just went 5 frames each side, so like roughly 1/6 of a second in my case, in my 30 FPS sequence. Like, feel free to make it be as fast or as slow as you want to. This is video editing. It is not a precise science. So go out there and have fun with this effect. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and learned something new. If you did, I would really appreciate if you would hit the like button on this video and even consider subscribing. Also, feel free to leave a comment letting me know which type of tutorial, video or preset pack you would like to see next. But anyways, take care guys. Bye bye.